So y'all, I have to talk about this amazing experience I had during my live today. So we're in the midst of this book club and it's called Don't Look Back. It is on Christine Caine's book. And we're on chapter 5 and it's called Take the Risk and Go Again. So in preparation for this live, I read this line and it says to get back up and get in the fight. And I struggled with it. I asked the Lord, I said, but what do you do when you don't have no fight left? And what I heard the Lord say is give the fight to me. And I said, God, I don't have a clue what that meant. Like, y'all don't understand. But when I was talking to the Lord, I didn't have no fight in me really to talk to the Lord. I said, you gonna have to, God, tell me please in the live. Can you tell me in the live like what it is? And I was asking the Lord too because I was tired. I was heavy. You know, I was weighed down before I did the live. And I was like, God, do you really want me to do this live? I was hoping he would say no so I could be like, okay. But every single time I feel like that and I do the live, I feel amazing because the Lord just shows up so strong in me. But this time, I was hoping he would say no. And he said, if you do the live, I'm going to show up. I did the live and I had an issue with my phone. I'm doing it in my car, y'all, and it's so hot in my car that the phone overheated and it just quit on me. Said, I didn't sign up for this. You might be willing to thug it out, but I'm not. So I could have quit and could have been like, what can I do? But I decided to just try to go inside of the house and try to figure out a way and to hook my computer up and try to do it there. And I just pushed through and I just did it. And because I did that, the Lord will show up. You see how the enemy try to work. The enemy try to make it so that God's word can't come out. But I'm like, nah, I want to hear what God got to say. This is what God calling me to do. This is wrecking ball season. And this is what the Lord said. I said, Lord, in the middle of the live, I need you to talk to me about how to stay in the fight, how to give the fight to you when you don't have no fight left. Like, I don't understand what that means. So what he explained was, and I encourage you to watch the lives just so you can see the exchange happening in real time. That's how the Lord talked to me. He was telling me, he was saying, the way how you stay in the fight when you don't have any fight left is to give the fight to me. See, you need to be able to trust that if you surrender to me, if you trust me, that you can do anything I'm calling you to do. What he was letting me know was that the fight is not to do more. The fight is not to work harder, to come up with another strategy. He was telling me the fight is to remain surrendered. He was telling me that he is trying to lift me up to his ways and to his thoughts. But I won't allow him to lift me because I keep holding on to what I've always known, what I've always done, and the way I've always done it. And he's like, I need you to rise above mediocrity, average, normal. I need you to allow me to lift you up to where I am. but it requires your surrender. He talked about Jesus Christ and how there was a cross that was set before him, and he had to be obedient to the point of death. And how I need to be obedient to the point of death, to where I get to a point to where I just taste death and I quit, I give up. And he's like, Jennifer, I need you to die. And the reason why I need you to die is so that the you I created can be birthed. The identity that I wanted you to walk in, that's hidden in me, can be revealed. See, something has to die in order for it to be birthed. That's why I keep trying to get you to die, to die to self, to surrender. If you die, I may live. Such a powerful revelation. When I hear fight, I hear more. And God is telling me, I need you actually to do less. You see, he's had me in this season, if you've been following me for any length of time, to surrender. But now it's switching, right? It's not just surrender, it's submit. The new word for this season is submit. See, it's not just waving the white flag and saying, okay, I'm yours. It is, I need you to submit your will to my will. I need you to do what it is that I'm asking you to do. We don't think that God is asking us to die to self. And there's so much fear in dying to self, but it's exactly what God desires us to do. To die to self. The fight I learned is to stay on the cross. I need you to fight to stay on it. When you feel like jumping off, fight to stay on the cross until it is finished. I believe the Lord wants to tell you today to break out of the cycle, to get off the merry-go-round, that he sees you trying, he sees you efforting, and now he wants you to let him do it. You're trying, but God does it. Let him do it through you. Wow. I was telling him, it's so hard. It's so hard. I've been through so much hard, so much hard, so much hard. I'm tired of hard. I don't have fight for more hard. And he's like, I keep giving you more hard because I actually want you to give up the pursuit of trying to conquer hard and just see that it's fruitless and surrender. You've been waiting for the hard to get comfortable and the hard to get easy, and I've been waiting for you to break. I've been waiting for you to just surrender. I've been waiting for you to wave the white flag and say, finally, my way's not working, I'll embrace yours. God is so good, y'all. I'm telling you, what we need is revelation. Seek God for revelation. I realize I got to start doing more God talks because he really will talk to you. He really will reveal to you what it is that he needs you to know. You just got to give him time. He's got you. Talk soon.